I'm live. Oh wow, look at that. I just need to know like the URL. So that way I can okay, they're cool. Okay. Wait, I need like a better introduction. Hello, welcome to Cookie Clicker. I wanted to play this game for so long because I remember a long time ago, I played this game and I had so many cookies. I was like on the duodecillions. That was so great. And then all of a sudden, all my progress just got lost. That wasn't so great. So I wanted to start it up, but like I didn't really have a reason to do so until now because I actually got a YouTube channel, which was cool. So now I actually have a reason to play this pointless game. So I think the first order of business is getting rid of this horrible, horrible name. Yeah, that's beautiful. Also, I'll be checking the comments every once in a while, even though probably like no one's watching. I'll go to analytics. Look, you can look at my analytics. Doesn't that look nice? That's a smooth line right there. So the cursors, I'm going to gloss over that for a bit because the grandmas are where it's at. And I'm going to be showing this for a while, so in the finished product I'll probably cut off like so much. I think you can cut streams, right? Do any of you know whether you can cut streams? You can probably cut streams. Yeah, probably. Probably should have tried that before I did this, to be honest. Grandma. Boop. Here we go. Making our way. Making some cookies. I'll make some more normal videos on Cookie Clicker after this. They won't be that frequent, but still, like, update videos on how I'm doing. I just want to do a stream for, like, the first bit of Cookie Clicker. So that way, because, like, the first part of Cookie Clicker is kind of filled with a lot. You can probably hear this clicking. What if I, like, move it, like, further away? Like, can you hear that anymore? Is that sound quality any better? It's a great sound quality, isn't it? It's almost like I have an actual microphone instead of using the built-in one. This is great sound quality, you gotta admit. Yeah, this is great. So we're just gonna click this cookie for like 2 hours. That's my plan, because I have nothing better to do. And I also had no other video ideas. When I run out of video ideas, I turn to random online games for hope that I might find something acceptable to put on YouTube. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll just post videos of Run 2. That seems like a great idea. Oh yeah, we can get the tabloid edition. Gimme. Tabloid edition. Nice. And if I remember correctly, yeah, there we go. Here you go. Thank you. How nice of you. Call me, Grandma. Okay, Grandma. Clickety click, clickety clack. Making some cash. What am I even supposed to put there? Back, sack, rack, jack, ack. Some other word that ends in ack. Go. I'm making flipping cookies here. Whoa. Clickety click click lock. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Click. Nice. Nice. I'm thinking of making like a cookie clicker playthrough, like from at least like this to whenever I feel like stopping, which probably won't be for a while. Golden cookie, it's the first golden cookie of the playthrough. What is this a playthrough? No, it's more of an excuse for a video. Nice. Wait. Oh. Hey, nice. I thought that was 1,000 cookies. Oh, wait, no, that's the cursor one. 77, and I just got past 777. Give me that. Nice. Golden cookies are useful. I don't think I've ever gone like on a full 1 hour stretch from Clicc Clicker. I think I've usually like had the tab in a different thing while I was playing it. Can I get that 5,000 thing for the grandmas? Don't worry, Grandma. I'll get you that steel plated rolling pin. It's just what you need. I stole his pun, but rephrased it. I'm a great human being. Nice. I am making so many cookies right now. What is this? Ambidextrous. Masochists are twice as efficient. I can be ambidextrous. Oh crud, no. Kinda need to be holding onto the mouse to be able to do that. But the thing is, holding onto the mouse puts extra strain on like my right hand, and I'm left-handed. But you can't really flip and hold like a mouse with your left hand. Mouses are not houses. I mean that too probably. But mouses are not made for left-handed people. Look, this is me trying to use like my left hand as a mouse. Look, this isn't efficient. I mean, like, it would be efficient on the clicking sense, but if I wanted to actually move it around, it would just go all over the place. My right hand is more accustomed to moving the mouse, but, like, in terms of clicking speed, like, I usually hold the mouse with my right hand, and then I just click with this. That usually helps, and sometimes I join in with my right hand, just putting the pressure on, like, the side of the mouse. Then that usually comes up into a jumbled mess, and, like, it only, like, supports, like, really short bursts. And that doesn't really help at all, does it? Pet hippies. Daters fad or juicy new market. I would like a pet hippie. Grandma probably really ain't happy about that. Click. Haha, chip in. I don't see why my cookies are getting really like higher quality. I understand that I'm making more of them, but like, is it the way that I'm clicking? Am I clicking better? Is there a right way to click? I mean, if you're moving it down and up, can anyone really blame you how you do that? As long as it's fast, it's right. Unless you're using autoclickers, and that's just like slavery of a mouse. Or you know, you can if you're a parent, you can use your kids to click on your cookie clicker game and pay them for it. But like a really small amount, so it's basically child labor. Yeah, why not use child labor to play cookie clicker? That sounds like a great idea. Ooh. And I think I can probably get that 4,000. I want to create a mouse wheel, but that's kind of a bit. I need 50, right? To create a mouse wheel. Or was it 100? No, it was 50. Yeah, it was definitely 50. So that's still like a long ways off. There you go, that's slightly better. There you go. Boop. 1,000 fingers. I mean, I can grow 1,000 fingers. That doesn't necessarily mean I'll use them. I can use them for other purposes, not just clicking. Fingers are really useful. Think about your life if you didn't have fingers. I mean, that isn't really hard to think of if you're a person who doesn't have fingers. But other than that, think about picking up stuff. How would you do that? The answer is you wouldn't. Boom. Chord drop. So I don't really know what to talk about in streams because I'm not good at commentary for stuff that doesn't really require commentary. So how's your pet pineapple? How's your pet pineapple? Your pet pineapple is probably doing fabulously right now. Do you groom your pet pineapples? I do. Pet pineapples are so cute. You can put so many different accessories on them and they don't move. They just stay there. If you eat your pet too much though, you kind of get like a cut in your mouth. It ain't fun. I also like plucking the hair out of my pineapples. Have you ever tried slicing your pet pineapple in half and then sucking out its insides? It works with all types of pets, whether it's mammals or fruits. And there's also reptiles, but those are not as good as the fruits or mammals. Let's see, more weird commentary. Have you heard about the man who, like, mowed his lawn once? Yeah, I haven't either. Gosh darn you. There's this mic on, like, my, headphone set. And it would be nice if it worked, but it kind of doesn't. Like, look. I'm supposed to turn it on and off. And, like, it's supposed to be a high-quality mic, but I think my brother, like, broke it. So now I can't even use it at all. Wait, what? Okay, then. Cookies! We're making cookies! We're making cookies, yes! Scaly cookie. Why is someone telling me about their pet pineapple? Are you telling me nobody has a pet pineapple? What are you guys doing with your life if you don't have a pet pineapple? Seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? People who don't have pet pineapples are obviously uncultured swines who have never seen, I don't know. What's wrong with that? That isn't as lucky as I thought it would be. Their cookies have their own website, they do? Liar. Indentured servitude. Sounds about right. I know, they're not watching anymore, how sad. They left. Oh, bye, I guess. Let's see, more commentary for myself. Hey, how about those dogs, right? Yeah, those are some pretty weird dogs, man. I could use that, but like, should I use that? No, I'm almost at 58,000 anyway. Clickety click, clickety click. I'm gonna click on that. Cookies have their own website. You liar. You're lying. My cookies don't have their own website. I checked. You gave me hope. You gave me hope and then you ran over it with a bus. And then you ran over it with a plane. And then you made a different plane land on it. That hurt. That hurt. Shut up. I don't like you. Good. Better adjust that mafia cookie. For waiters. I like to think of this as like our world, like canonically. But all of a sudden, this demented cookie business just comes up out of nowhere and tears the world to shreds. Keep W and R broken. Who's separator a sip? Poor guy. What's between W and R? Oh, E. That makes sense. Your cookies are worth like 5 cents. But this is the 1830s. 5 cents is a lot. Fish on Q said that is this year's most popular baby name. What type of parents would name their baby that? You're the type of parent who would name your child Fish on Q. And you're my parents. That's my real name. Fish on Q, for all of you who are wondering. I live a very sad life. No one understands my pain. Sad, depressed fish noises. Anyway, I mean, we can get mine. Oh, dang, that makes a lot. Oh, yeah. I like that. Is our plant completer? Experts examine the effects on intensive chocolate lining. I mean, to be fair, the underside of our world is basically just like 50% chocolate anyway. Everyone knows the center is just melted chocolate. That's where hot chocolate comes from. What else? Oh, that sounds great. Haha, no commented. Look, it's a little triangle. Little flanky things. I guess he was just like, hey, hello, this is Trash Boy. Oh, hello, this is Trash Boy. Oh, hello, yes, this is Bad Boy. Oh, bye. Okay, cool. Clicc. Clicc. Your cookies are worth a lot of money. People all over the internet still scratching their heads over nonsensical reference. Okay. But why an egg? Okay. But why an egg? What the heck? Doctors advise against new cookie-free fad diet. Yeah, it doesn't sound healthy, does it? What's this? Ooh. Maybe I'll just get a mine. Those make good cookies. Apparently crayfish are really enjoying their cookies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can also do... There we go. I remember that. Mimi, big brain. Why don't you visit more often? Too busy making my cookies, Grandma. Don't bother me. I said I'll tell you my cookies on my own website now. So, like, there's this program called, like, Clicker Maker that I made. I think, yeah, Idle Game Maker. And I wanted to make my own game called Fish Clicker. So maybe I'll make a live stream creating that game. I like coding and stuff because that's fun to play around with. And I kind of want to make my own game. But, like, a game with an actual storyline and stuff. That would be too, like, hard to make. So I guess I could just, like, do, like, one of those idle games. Oh, hello there. Oh! Nice, that's very nice, okay. So yeah, I might make one of those idle games. Make a stream, like, making the game. And then afterwards, make a regular video playing the game for a bit. And I'll put, like, if I do make that, I'll put it in the description. And you can try out the bad game that I made yourself. So that way you can read and discuss at what I've created as well. Woo! Clickers, we're gonna click this until we fall off our chair, which will probably be like in 10 minutes, judging by like the chair radius and like how much I'm feeling tired. I have this Slinky over here. Slinkies are fun. Not many people talk about Slinkies these days. Also, future of the channel. Nobody's listening to this, so I'm just telling you myself. Anyway, future of the channel. I was thinking that, like, I basically just go with what I'm doing now, playing random games. But I also wanted to make some animations. Because my friend, Sam David Jack's last video was an animation. And it was absolutely horrendous. So it would be easy to top, so I can rub it in his face. But also, animations are fun. I've made a couple of animations on pixel art, but I'll be able to get my hands on Adobe Flash in a while. And I've watched many tutorials on that, like preparing me to actually use it. So I should be able to make, like, at least something simple. If nothing else. So I can at least top him. So the bar isn't that high. Gosh darn it. No one's commenting except me. Hello, me. Me, you're amazing. I love me. Your cookies are worth a lot of money. Apparently they are. Ooh, nice. Lubricated dentures. That sounds very interesting. I also have this speaker here, but like I think it needs a battery, so like it doesn't work at all. Oh yeah, I also wanted to try like 100% run on Metro Fusion, because like I did the run before, but like I ended it too quickly, because like I think I pressed the hyphen or whatever, so like it would stop recording. And that just made it like cut in half, and everybody was like, oh well, you didn't really complete it, because they thought it would actually be in like 1 minute, and like not 1 minute. Yeah, sure, I can play Super Metroid in 1 minute, but no, they thought it would be like in 1 hour and 50 minutes, but it was really like 2 hours and like 10 minutes. So people were like, oh, where's the other half? And I'm like, what other half? And then I checked through the video, and I'm like, oh, it's a short. Did I really complete it that fast? And no, I didn't complete it that fast. It was just me being stupid. Yay. Gotta lubricate those dentures, am I right? He left. Like, boop. Hey, Metro Fusion, what the flip is that? Bye. Maybe that's just me checking on the page every once in a while. Maybe it just records that. Could that be it? That's probably it. Yeah, literally no one has watched this. I don't know, more stuff to talk about. I don't know, clicking cookies is oddly satisfying because, like, even though you're building up to literally, like, basically nothing, it's still fun because you feel like you're accomplishing something, even though, like, all the numbers on the screen. What really is the difference between 6 sextillion and 6 duodecillion, other than the way they're pronounced? Nothing really. But it's kind of relaxing to work through, like, a higher and higher number. That's why I feel like there's, like, 2 categories of clicker games. One category is, like, one category is, like, a clicker game like this. It still has, like, how do I say it? It still has features over the way. Like, but mostly the thing, or the main focus is on clicking and getting upgrades to click more. But on other games, there's more, like, sequence changes. Yeah, that was it. And it's really nice because this game, this type of clicker game, although it's fun, this is unscripted, so this is absolutely horrible. This type of clicker game, even though it's fun, it isn't really like, it doesn't really have an end goal. But for example, a game called Space Plan, which would be a fun one to play in the future. Space Plan, it has many different things that happen along the way that, like, oh, you're doing this now, and like, oh, you thought you were clicking that, but no, you're heckin' clicking this, mate. And like other games, like the kittens game, where like you have to click and you gather kittens, and then you realize that the kittens are like useful and stuff. Or Universal Paperclips. This one's a really good example. because like you're doing completely different stuff in all 3 stages. I don't want to spoil Universal Paperclips because if you haven't tried it, you should really try it out yourself. Larry, no one's watching this, but maybe like in the future if someone is. Universal Paperclips is a really, really good game. I enjoyed it a lot. You probably would too. It's I think it's on mobile, but it's definitely better on like a browser experience if you can do that. Universal Paperclips was like it doesn't have all the visuals or anything. It's like you're bland like oh like this and then like oh like that. I'm not even sure whether that shows up on the screen to be honest. Does it? Yeah, it does. Like click this, click that, and like it doesn't have any of the visuals. It's just like this would be a button that says like click this, or something like that. It doesn't say that like click to make paperclip or something like that. But the storyline that they make with it, it's really good. I like it. There was this article I saw in Universal Paperclips after I played it. I have no idea what the article was called, but it was basically like to sum it up because it did it pretty well. It was talking about how Universal Paperclips like through it you could imagine like what was happening through the story because like even though there were no visuals, even though like the letters were like no sense, the numbers kind of like made you feel like that this was kind of real in a sense because they used the numbers and they made it progress. So like kind of like this, but then all of a sudden it would just boost up because something like crazy happened and you would be like, oh, it's that, and then you would notice it and then you would wonder what happened and like it would get explained to you later. And like it was really interesting. It was a really good game. You should check it out. I'll make more comments about it on my like actual playthrough of it, but Cookie. Oh no. Gosh, no. Okay. But Clicker reminded me of that game because it's a clicker game. That's a clicker game. You see the connection? There's a connection there. There's a flipping connection there, ain't it? So yeah, Universal Paperclips, really interesting game. Now that I'm off that side rant, I have nothing else to talk about. I'm just here clicking on this thing and clicking away and clicking and clicking and clicking and clickety clacking and clackety clicking. It's fun. I've also heard a lot of people talk about how like, oh, Clicc games are pointless. And I agree. But aren't all games kind of pointless? Never ever really gotten anything out of a game. I mean, like, you could be like, oh yeah, this game's storyline was really good. Nah, that was pretty good. But not really. Did you really get anything out of that storyline? You don't really get anything about this game either. That's why they're called games. They're not really, like, productive or useful. So you can't really make an argument for that if you say, like, oh, I don't like Cookie Clicker because compared to other games, this doesn't really have a point. And I'm like, no, flip you. Other games don't really have a point either. Why do you play them? Well, I'm like, okay, well, that's why I flipping play Cookie Clicker. And they're like, well, no, that's not what oh, Speed Baby. What'd I do? Aw. That's sad. They're like, oh, well, it's fine, I don't play that game because it doesn't have any point. I'm like, well, your game doesn't flipping have any point either. And they're like, well, yes, it does because, and yeah. If you're watching this, leave in the comments why you think that, oh, dang, that's a really sharp angle. If you're in the comments, which you're not, haha, then, I don't know, put down what you think would be, like, a useful game. Come on, I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought, nobody. Get wrecked. Why is this not up to date? No, go back. Anyway. More stuff to talk about. I have this water bottle over here. You see, the water bottle's design. It's pretty interesting because, like, oh jeez. I don't know whether they do it just to make the water bottle, like, more appealing and stuff, but, like, why do they have all the ridges on the water bottle? For me, that seems like, if that's, like, any, like, scientific thing, then, like, why would that exist? Because it just has more surface area of plastic, so they're just wasting more plastic. It's a loss for them and a loss for the planet. So, like, I mean, like, conservative, like, saving a planet is important, but, like, why would companies even do it in the first place? They're just wasting plastic. That makes them, like, lose money. So, I don't understand why they do that. Water's so refreshing, though. Water's great. You should drink water. If you don't, you'll die. Dying usually isn't fun. Usually. That's a very broad usually right there. I want to get another. Actually, should I get another factory? The Mega Drill is kind of expensive. I might just get the factory. Yeah. Ooh. Let's search this phenomenon up together. Actually, no. I'll make a video on why plastic bottles are shaped the way they are. I'll do research, and then I'll make a video on why plastic bottles are shaped the way they are. Then I might check on YouTube first to see if anybody already had this idea, because I know there was just like one man who he made an aluminum can video. That was pretty impressive. I like videos like that. I like videos filled with information that you really wouldn't get anywhere. Like the aluminum can thing. It's like they did all the research for you, so you didn't have to. I feel like more people should do that. I feel like at least at one time in one person's life, somebody should do something like that to provide a bit of information. Even if they don't do anything else. Even if they don't make a grand invention or their legacy isn't passed on in the world. I feel like they should at least do something like that on the internet. Or any other source of information. So that they can be like, hey guys, this exists. And people can be like, oh wow, that exists. And then other people can be like, hey guys, did you know this exists? And other people will be like, oh wow, this exists. And then everyone can give everyone information. And then wow, look, we have a more educated society. Look at that. I just created a better working country than the one that I live in. Good job, me. This is so choppy, jeez. Who's even watching this? Who just leaves in the middle of my talking? I'm talking about why plastic bottles are shaped the way they are. Is this not interesting to you? How is this not interesting to you? I'm so sad. Actually, I think that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. I'm talking to nobody. Ha. I'm so fucking lonely. I'll leave it on here for a bit so I can make sure I won't check back in a while, so that way I can be like, are people actually watching this, or am I just talking to myself? I'm just talking to myself. And that's the thing about starting out on YouTube, you don't really have much of a following. For the amount of time I've been on, I'm pretty lucky to have what I have. At the beginning of YouTube, you're basically just talking to yourself, and it's like, why am I even making videos? Who's watching my videos? And the answer is nobody. But I enjoy making videos, so I make videos. So that nobody can watch. I mean, I guess if I'm playing games, and I enjoy them, I might as well record the game so other people can enjoy me enjoying games. My YouTube channel's career so far, maybe I've provided one person with entertainment for 1 minute, and that's all that matters to me. I entertain somebody in the end. In my channel, I entertain somebody for 1 second, and they would be like, oh yeah, that's a funny joke. And then they left. But I made their second. And that fact makes me, not happy, more like, oh wow, look at that, I made someone second. Thing I've been thinking for a while. Grandma and one. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, it's so useful. Hey, nice. Anyway, let's get another stupid topic to talk about. Slinkies. Nah, that could be a different video. Nail clippers, staplers, bags. Plastic bags are pretty sad. They kill turtles. That's not really a good thing, I guess. Have you ever seen a panda? Pandas are really cute. For real, have you ever seen a panda? Those things are so cute. Pandas are so fucking cute. I love them. With their little faces. Oh wow, golden piece. Anyway, with their little faces. Especially have you ever seen a baby panda? You probably haven't, because those things are pretty rare to come across, even in zoos. Pandas are cool. They don't really have any purpose to live. They're cute, so I want them to exist for a bit longer while I survive as well. Well, I made a mouse wheel. Cool. Oh, what? Uh, yeah, that's definitely just me watching. I had more commentary about nothing and for nobody. I could just click. But then what if somebody joins and they're like, I'm not being entertained? And then I lost a second if somebody's like, that would be kind of mean of me. That would be very mean of me, and I wouldn't enjoy doing that. So I keep on commentating in case one person comes. It's like, oh, that's interesting, and then leaves. Because of course they would. Um, I've noticed that on YouTube, the amount of like short content has expanded a lot. The amount of like long content has like decreased a lot. I saw a comment on a 20-minute video one time, and it really surprised me because not too long ago, 20-minute videos were like the norm. Like 20-minute videos were like the stuff that you would want to make. And I still make 20-minute videos just because like I don't know, 20 minutes sounds like a good time. Also gotta get my marks up for ad revenue already. Am I right? Um, but now on a 20-minute video, I see like, oh wow, how do you manage to make 20 minutes interesting? Well, before it was like, oh wow, how do you manage to make 3 hours interesting? And now it's mostly like just like 7-minute videos or something like that of like compilations of memes and stuff. Because like I feel like the older channels like here's a couple of names: Dan TDM, Stampy Longnose, and Popular Mose. They're obviously still getting views. They're obviously like still doing what they're doing. But like they produce like longer content, and that content overall like it overall does like as well as the short content. But since there's more effort put into it, people will watch it. People will watch. Let's face it. People will watch Stampy Learners, popular most DanceDM. People will watch it either way right now, even if they don't even put a lot of effort into it. Which I mean, like, I'm not saying they don't put effort into their videos. Not at all. I'm just like using them as an example because they're the 3 I can think of off the top of my head that I've seen a lot over the past like 10 seconds. So like, great, now I'm sidetracked. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, but the quality of videos and stuff. But they put like quality into it, but it's longer, so like they get less like actual stuff in general because they could just be making like 7-minute videos and just continue with that. And they but they stick with their style, which is what I like about them. Popular was at one point they tried like their hand reactions, but they weren't good at that. And I think they noticed and they moved back to like actual like regular content that they were doing. Even though like the recent breakup and stuff, that was like some stuff. Um, Here's another example. PewDiePie. He adapted a lot to YouTube. Kind of went with the flow. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. A channel like him, that's a pretty good channel. I mean, like, there's a reason why he has so many subscribers, and he tries out so much different content, and he doesn't always stay flow with his content, and I think that's a good thing because he feels more like down to earth and more like a person that you can relate to more, and he feels like he can make content like out of whatever. He's like the king of commentating on anything. He's he does a really good job at that. I can say that at least. But I can't really see Dan TDM doing anything else than like playing Minecraft or putting out shows. But I can see PewDiePie doing anything. So like that's kind of the difference. Like let's call them niche channels, even though they aren't really that big of niches. But like they cover one topic and they're really good at that topic, but they don't really cover anything else. And I think the reason why PewDiePie was so popular was because he could cover like basically anything. Oh wow, look, 1 million cookies. And yeah, that was My thoughts on YouTube and stuff. I need another subject to rant about now, even though we watched that. How long has this been going on for? I don't know, probably 1 second. I was even in live. That's what I mean. I should press stop since I got to 1 million. That's the end of the stream. That's my obligatory monetary upload for the day. Not 40 minutes, I'm going pretty fast. So, thank you for watching. Yeah, cool. I'll make more cookies and make more videos. Wait, I don't think that was... Yeah, it's still streaming. Okay, make more cookies, make more videos. See ya.